Cyril Ramaphosa, South Africa's president. He moves in a private jet worth over 140 million rands per trip. Imagine living like a president who is worth over 450 million US dollars. Not only very rich, but also powerful and influential figure in the world politics. This is a man who went from humble beginnings to become a billionaire, investing in huge brands like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and MTN. But how does he really spend his wealth, and what controversies follows him?
We are here to declare that we are determined to build a country that is driven by enterprise and innovation.
November 17, 1952, in Soweto, a few years when the white government had started separating blacks from whites, Cyril Ramaphosa is born. His father, Samuel Ramaphosa, was a police officer, and his mother, Edmuth Ramaphosa, cared for him and his siblings. Cyril Ramaphosa's early life was marked by daily struggles and harsh inequalities of apartheid. Growing up in Soweto, he saw firsthand how difficult life could be for ordinary South Africans. In school, Cyril Ramaphosa was bright. His teachers noticed his leadership qualities, and as he got older, he became active in student politics. Ramaphosa first studied law at the University of the North. He was determined to make a change, not only in his own life, but also for his country as well. And it was here that he began his journey as an activist. During his years in the student movement, he was arrested and detained several times by apartheid authorities, but this only made him more determined. After his release, he became a powerful voice in the South African mining sector. He started his journey as a union leader, fighting for workers' rights and better wages during apartheid. This union work was risky, but it put him in touch with influential leaders and allowed him to start building the connections. Little did anyone know he would one day become one of South Africa's richest men with a net worth of around 450 million US dollars. But how did Ramaphosa build such a fortune? In the 1990s, he founded Shanduka Group. Through Shanduka, he invested in some of the world's most recognizable brands. He secured ownership in MTN, Africa's largest mobile telecommunication company, giving him a significant share in the continent's mobile network. But he didn't stop there. Shanduka Group also acquired stakes in McDonald's South Africa, Coca-Cola bottling plants, and various mining ventures. This strategy was genius. Instead of starting new companies, he bought into already successful brands, expanding his wealth quickly. By the early 2010s, Shanduka was a powerhouse holding interest in finance, mining, energy, and even real estate. Ramaphosa's move into the fast food with McDonald's meant he controlled around 145 McDonald's franchises in South Africa, giving him both influence and a steady income stream. Coca-Cola was another company in Shanduka's crown. By investing in bottling plants, Ramaphosa tapped into a business that is as steady as it gets. Even during economic downturns, people still buy Coca-Cola, making it a smart, long-term investment. With this wealth, Cyril Ramaphosa could enjoy a lifestyle that most people can only dream of. He owns a mansion in Johannesburg's luxurious Sandhurst neighborhood, a place known for its grand homes and wealthy residents. This estate is just one of his properties, as he also has a home in Cape Town and other sprawling property in Mpumalanga where he raises cattle. And speaking of cattle, Ramaphosa is famous for his high-quality cattle farm. He raises Ankole cattle, a breed known for its long, beautiful horns and strong build. In 2020, one of his bulls sold for nearly $200,000 at an auction, a testament to the high value of his livestock. When it comes to cars, Ramaphosa's collection is equally impressive. He owns luxury vehicles like Mercedes-Benz S-Class, a Range Rover, and even a Bentley. These cars are not just for show, they are part of the image he projects, a mix of power, influence, and wealth. Traveling in style is also a big part of his life. Ramaphosa owns a private jet that allows him to fly anywhere he needs to go at any moment, at any notice. As a president, he travels extensively for both state and business matters. But having a private jet also means he can enjoy comfort and privacy that few others can afford. Ramaphosa's personal life is equally interesting. He is married to Dr. Tsepo Motsepe, a respected physician who is also the sister of a South African billionaire and president of CAF, Patrice Motsepe. With this marriage, Ramaphosa not only gained a partner but strengthened his connection to one of South Africa's wealthiest families. He is also an in-law to Amama Mbabazi, the former Prime Minister of Uganda. The couple has 4 children who have grown up in wealth and influence. Being part of the Motsepe Ramaphosa family has given them access to opportunities and privileges that most South Africans could only imagine. Together, the family holds a considerable influence over South Africa's society and the country's economy, with connections that reach deep into business, health, and politics. With all this wealth and power, however, have come controversy. In 2012, Cyril Ramaphosa was non-executive director at Lonimine, the mining company where the tragic Marikana massacre occurred. Miners protesting for better wages were met with police violence, resulting in the death of 34 people. Many pointed fingers at Ramaphosa, accusing him of siding with the company over the workers. Then, in 2020, another scandal rocked his reputation. Millions of dollars were reportedly stolen from his farm in Limpopo. The cash, which he claimed came from cattle sales, was hidden in furniture on his property. This incident raised questions about his financial transparency and stirred further doubts about his connections and influence. These controversies have cast a shadow over his career, with many South Africans feeling conflicted about whether he is truly a man of the people or just another wealthy elite. Ramaphosa's rise to political power was as complicated as his business dealings. For years, he served as the deputy to former President Jacob Zuma, who faced numerous corruption allegations. When Ramaphosa took office in 2018, he pledged to root out corruption and clean up the government. However, his relationship with Zuma had already caused tension within the African National Congress, ANC. To many, Ramaphosa distancing from Zuma seemed like a betrayal. However, others believed it was a necessary step for South Africa's future. The fallout between the two leaders has had a lasting impact on the ANC, dividing party supporters and raising questions about Ramaphosa's loyalty and intentions. Now, as a president, Cyril Ramaphosa faces some of South Africa's biggest challenges, with unemployment at record highs, income inequality growing, and corruption still deeply embedded in politics. Ramaphosa has his work cut out for him. Despite his luxurious lifestyle, many South Africans continue to struggle daily with poverty, limited access to healthcare, and lack of economic opportunities. This stark contrast between Ramaphosa's wealth and the poverty faced by ordinary South Africans has led to criticism. Can a wealthy president truly understand the struggles of the people he leads? Or has his lifestyle and the business success pressed him too far from their reality? Cyril Ramaphosa's life is a story of contrast. From humble beginnings to become one of the wealthiest men in South Africa, his journey reflects both ambition and controversy. While he enjoys a lavish lifestyle filled with luxury cars, private jets, and sprawling estates, he also carries the weight of the nation's expectations and the challenges of leadership. So, what does Cyril Ramaphosa's pending tell us about him? Is he a symbol of hope for South Africa, or does he represent the deep divide between wealth and poverty? The answer may lie in the future and his leadership choices. If you are intrigued by the complexities of leadership and wealth in Africa, be sure to check out our next